All right, shalom, shalom. Like to start off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect, pushing the truth all over the four corners of the earth. Okay, shalom. This is First Peter chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, "For as much then as Yahweh Shai had suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind that he that had suffered in the flesh had ceased from sin." That's right. So we should be in that same mind. Okay? Doing what? Hey, everything that's spiritual, we trying to gain, we trying to incline our ear and move forward toward it. The flesh, we trying to put it off. If we gotta suffer, then we gotta suffer. So we trying to be in that same like mind state of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? It says, arm yourselves likewise. That's right. Yahweh Shai, he suffered in the flesh. For who? For the elect of Israel. For the elect of the so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Americans. Okay? The chosen children of the Most High. The elect of the chosen children. Okay? That's who we suffer for. And that's what we doing. We arming ourselves to do the same thing in like manner. Okay, we had the greatest example before us, which is Yahweh Shai. Okay, and we trying to move in that same pattern. Okay, we trying to follow those same tracks. Okay, because those tracks lead to what? Salvation. They lead to what? The kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai, the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so we trying to follow those same tracks. You know, it says, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. That's right. For he that had suffered in the flesh had ceased from sin. That's right. That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh, okay, to the lust of men, but to the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's right. The will of Yahweh, being righteous, okay, living in the spirit, okay. We in these carnal bodies, but we try our best our ability to live spiritual as much as we can. Okay? You know? Anything spiritual, hey, brothers tuning their ear in. Tuning in. The water argument. Okay? You know? Not brushing it off. You see? Because that's our lifeline. You see? That's the beep, beep, beep in our heart, in our spirit. Okay? What? These words of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? The spirit, the Bible. Okay? Yahweh Shai. So we trying to tune into it as much as possible. Okay? Now you have the 2/3 of Israel. They not going to tune into it. Okay? And damn sure the enemy nations ain't going to tune into it because they ain't spiritual. You see? They not righteous. See, only the elect, you see, the elect of Israel who fits the prophecies, okay, who fits the curses. You so-called blacks, Latino, Native American. I'm gonna keep reading. It says that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. For the time past of our life may sacrifice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walk in lasciviousness, lust, excessive of wine, reveling, banqueting, and abominable idolatries, wherein they think it strange that we run not with them to the same excessive rot, speaking evil of you. That's right. And that's the rest of the world. The people that ain't in the truth, they think it's strange that we ain't doing the same things that they're doing. They think it's strange that we want to what? Celebrate the Passover rather than go out to a club. You see? Filled with all kind of wickedness, rather than to do what? Link up with a bunch of 2/3 niggas, okay, changing out clips and guns, okay, reloading, plotting to scheme on another Israelite man to rob him, okay, and to take his woman. They think it's strange that we don't like to do that. We don't want to partake in that. We'd rather read the scriptures and have a spiritual conversation over a nice glass of wine or some strong drink. They think it's strange to do that. They think it's strange to do what? Fast, okay, you know, and to try to do what? Bring our soul and spirit more pure with our heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His Son, Yahweh Shah, the Savior. They think it's strange, okay? That's why we would rather be around like-minded men, okay? Men that's within this thing, you see? Because we see the things that's coming. We see the warnings. We see the prophecies. We see the Jacob's trouble. We see the race riots, the race wars that's coming. You see? So we trying to do what? Prepare ourselves. Let me keep reading. It says, who shall give an account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead? For this cause was the gospel preached unto them that are dead, that they might be judged according to men in the flesh, but live according to Yahweh Shema Shai in the spirit. That's right. See? We preaching the gospel. We go out to preach the gospel just like Yahweh Shai did. Okay? And it tell you in Matthew 4, we go out and preach the gospel. To who? To the lost sheep. Okay? To the lost souls. To the Gentiles. The Israelite foreigners. Not the heathen Gentiles, but to the Gentiles that are Israel. That don't know that they're Israel. We're trying to preach this gospel so that they will what? Come in. So that they would take warning and they would have a chance to what? Live for Yahweh Shema Shai, to escape the destruction that's coming. Because we don't want to see them fall. We don't want to see them lose. You see, we don't want to see them get destroyed. Okay? If it's very possible that they could be delivered, then that's what we're doing. That's motivate us to continue to preach the gospel. It says, but the end of all things is at hand. That's right. But it says, be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. That's right. You have to be sober in this word, in this walk. Be sober and watch. Okay? We blowing the trumpet. The trumpet is being blown out to Israel 7 days a week around the clock, all through over the globe. Okay? Yeah, Eastern time zone, Central time zone, Pacific time zone. Okay, and then you have the time zones that's outside of the continent of the United States. Okay, where they may be what, 12 hours behind or 12 hours ahead of our times. You see, but guess what? There's brothers there that's trying to wake up the rest of the elect. So this thing is going out 24/7, 7 days a week, not just on Saturdays at camp. Okay, it says above all, verse 8, above all things, have fervent charity. Very important to have charity. It says among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitudes of sins. So that's very important to have charity. Okay. Matter of fact, let's look up that word charity. Okay. In 1 Peter 4 and verse 8, charity. Let me go to it. Salakia. Let me pull that up. Okay. Charity. Okay, the word charity it goes into what? Affliction, goodwill, love, benevolence, brotherly love, love feast. See? So you have to have charity, that goodwill, okay, that affection, that love, okay? You have to have charity. Let me read again. It says, above all things, have fervent charity, okay, among yourselves. For charity shall cover the multitude of sins. So charity by itself cover a multitude of sins. You see? Being that brotherly, showing that love. Okay? That alone covers a multitude of sins. You see? So it's very important to do what? Show that charity. Okay? Verse 9. It says, use hospitality one to another without grudging. So use your hospitality, okay? Use your hospitality, okay, one to another, okay, without grudging. When you look up that word grudging, it says what? A murmuring, muttering. A secret debate, a secret displeasure not openly avoid. See? So you don't want to, it says use hospitality one to another without grudging. So you want to use your hospitality, showing that love to a brother without murmuring after the fact. Well, this brother, such. You don't want to do that, man. Okay? That's not the way to be. That's not the way to be brotherly. That's not being true. That's not being real. You being fake at the moment, and then as soon as that account is over, you got some murmuring to say. Well, Yahweh Shema Shah gonna punish you for that. You see? You treat brothers how you want to be treated. Okay? If you want to be treated, okay, a certain way, you have to treat brothers that way. Serve brothers. Okay? Because that's the way to move, okay? Because guess what? You don't know if you're a part of the elect. You don't know if that brother is a part of the elect. You don't know who he are or who he is, you see? Verse 10 back in 1 Peter 4, it says, as every man had received the gift, even so minister the same one to another as good stewards of the manifold grace of Yahweh Shema Shah. You see that? So as you receive the gift, then do what? Minister the same one to another. You receive the gift of Yahweh Shema Shah, then minister that same gift, okay, to the brother. Because guess what? Iron sharpen iron, right? Matter of fact, let's get that right quick. Proverbs 27 and 17. Let me get there. Proverbs 27:17 said, iron sharpen iron, so as a man sharpen the countenance of his friend. See? Who? Sharpen the countenance of his who? His friend. Okay? And who is your friend? Your fellow hopeful elect brother that's pushing right there along with you. Okay? Because guess what? Yahushua said what? You are my friend if you're doing the will, roughly paraphrasing. If you're doing the work. Okay? And who's going to do the work of Yahushua? The elect of Yahweh Shema Shah. You see? So that's your friend. So iron sharpening iron, okay? So you sharpen the countenance of your friend. That's your brother that's pushing with you in his truth. You see? Back in 1 Peter, verse 11, it says, if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of Yahweh Shema Shah. If any man minister, let him do it as the ability which the Most High giveth, that the Most Yahweh Shema Shah in all things may be glorified through who? Yahweh Shah, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. That's right. So if you're going to speak, you got to speak the words of Yahweh Shema Shah. You see? This is what we should be speaking. Everything else is that's garbage. That's nothing. You ain't saying nothing. We have to speak these words of Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay? Because when people come looking for answers, guess what we got to do? We can't go off our own speak. We got to speak the words of Yahweh. You have to be in the spirit. You got to be speaking these words. You see? Because the words of Yahweh by Shema Shah is what's going to bring them in. You know? This is verse 12. It says, Beloved, think not strange concerning the fiery trials which is to try you. Don't think that it's strange. These things are just to try you. As though some strange thing happened to you, as some strange this ain't something strange just happening to you. Okay? When these trials come along, this ain't something that's strange happening to you. Okay? Verse 13. This is what you should do. But rejoice. You see? Rejoice in it, brothers. Rejoice when you're being tried, then rejoice. Okay? Revelation 12:12 said, what? Rejoice. It started out with rejoice. Okay? We know that Satan gonna come down, and that's gonna be a period of you being tried. But guess what? Rejoice. Okay? You have to rejoice. It says, insomuch as ye are partakers in Yahweh Shai's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceedingly joy. That's right. With exceedingly joy. So be glad. You have to know that what? This ain't something this ain't Satan is just trying to take me out. You got to think of it like what? Yahweh Shai is trying me, and I should go in this thing with joy, man. Go in it with joy. And guess what? When I come out of it, then guess what? I'm going to receive the benefits of being tried as long as I be joyful and go through it. Don't turn. You see? Yeah, I may have a crazy ass work schedule. Okay? Get off late at night and get up early in the morning. Okay? Get a little bit of sleep, but guess what? Yahweh Shai is gonna make a way. You see? Trust in the spirit. Just move. Just move. Just move in the spirit and watch what happens. Okay? Let Yahweh Shema Shai work. You see? Be glad that you have the truth. A lot of people don't have the truth, so be glad that you have the truth. Okay? And I speak to myself first. I teach the word to myself first. You see? That's the way to move. Keep reading. It says, verse 14, if ye be reproached for the name of Yahweh Shai, happy are you. Woo! See that? If ye be reproached for the name of Yahweh Shai, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of Yahweh Shema Shai rested upon you. On their part, Salaki, it says, on their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. Come on now. That's the side you want to be up on. That you want to be up on that side of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, it says, if ye be reproached for the name of Yahweh Shai, if ye be reproached for the name, it says, happy are ye. That's right. Happy are ye. Because guess what? Psalm 124:8 says what? Our help relies in the name. You see? Come on now. It says, for the spirit of glory and of Yahweh Shema Shai resting upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. That's right. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as a evildoer, as a busybody in other men's matters. That's right. You can't be all up in other men's matters. You see? Hey, Yahweh Shema Shai covered everything in the scripture. He covered everything. You can't be all up in some other man's business. You see? Guess what? You should listen. Be simple, man. Be simple in this truth and focus on you. Okay? If you're in a leadership position, then just lead the flock. Okay? Lead the flock. But don't be up in other men's matters. You see? Because then you're stepping outside of your boundary. Give that brother or give the brothers encouraging words. Okay? Motivate. You see? Rebuke when you have to rebuke. Okay? Because that's a big part of it too. Rebuke when you have to rebuke. Okay? And keep it moving, man. You lead. Watch for the wolves that's trying to eat that's trying to what? Come after the sheep. Okay? And you continue to move in the spirit. That's it. Let me keep reading. It says, yet if a man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify Yahweh Shema Shah on his behalf. That's right. We're going to glorify Yahweh Shema Shah. You see? We're not going to be ashamed of the gospel. We're not going to be ashamed to go out and teach the word to our people. Okay? And warn our people. And let the people know that, guess what? Destruction is coming. Repent, for the kingdom is at hand. For the time has come that judgment must begin. Hey, listen. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh Shema Shah. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh Shema Shah? So judgment gonna begin where? With Israel. The men that's pushing Yahweh Shema Shah. Judgment gonna start there first, okay? So what about the 2/3 of Israel then? What about the other heathen nation? When we see the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shah rest on the 2/3 in the other nation, we're gonna look back and be like, woo, that was light work what Yahweh Shema Shah judged us with. What about the other people that ain't taking heed? Or what about the heathens? You see? Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of Yahweh Shema Shah commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing. That's right. As unto a faithful creator. That's right. And Yahweh Shema Shah, the heavenly Father, Yahweh, and his son Yahweh Shah is a faithful creator. Okay? So we trying to do what? Submit ourselves and live after Yahweh Shema Shah in the spirit. You see? That's all we're trying to do. Okay? So we're going to continue to teach this word and teach it to you so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Americans. Okay? The chosen children of Yahweh Shema Shah. You see? Because guess what? The heat is going to turn up. And guess what we have to do? Turn up in the spirit. Follow the spirit and watch Yahweh Shema Shah deliver the elect of Israel. Okay? So with that, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and safety to the elect of Israel. Shalom.